have to wait for the right moment. One moment. Watch this.
Ugh! What is this? Someone threw a dung bomb.
That wasn't quite the reaction.
Right. What did you hope would happen?
I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood. I'm Everett, by the way. You seem downright calm next to some of these characters. And you survived a rather harrowing trip here.
I'm glad to be here. Ready for classes to start.
Good. Glad to hear it. Truly, there's no reason to be nervous. Most professors are firm but fair. I mean, not all of the tricks I play are as simple as a tossed dung bomb, and I'm still here.
Wait, did you say most professors are fun but fair?
Ha! I did. But probably best I let you judge for yourself. I do tend to push their limits. I should wander off before someone traces that dung bomb back to me. Nice meeting you.
You too, Everett.
Must be different. Starting Hogwarts
right
in your
either.
5th year.
I want him to be in the perfect place. A place he'll be happy with. But I can't seem to find it. Great golden gobstones! I want him to thrive here.
Golden gobstones?
My own little expression. I bought this Dittany seedling from home and I so want him to feel cozy. Dittany is amazing, isn't it? So much healing power in such a little plant. I've a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see. Pleased to meet you. I'm Samantha.
Nice to meet you, Samantha. Is Dittany used
Będziesz
in
moją
Wiggenweld
kupelą,
potion?
tu będziesz
It
jak
is.
Hermiona.
Looks like someone's been studying up on their potion making.
Actually, Professor Fig told me about the Wiggenweld potion.
Of course. I heard you were studying with him before term. He's an enigma, Fig. Teaches about theory, yet seems to know a lot about practical magic.
Professor Fig does know a great deal about, different forms of magic.
Well, I hope he told you about more than Wiggenweld. You've lots to catch up on, I'm sure.
An affinity for herbology is more typical of a Hufflepuff than a Ravenclaw, isn't it?
Ordinarily, perhaps, but it runs in my family. We've a full plot of these little fellows back home. I suppose you could say herbology
No,
is in my
dzień
roots.
dobry pani.
Is it common practice for students to grow their own ingredients?
Oh, yes. In fact, our herbology teacher, Professor Garlick, encourages it. And I don't think Professor Sharp, our potions master, cares where you get your ingredients as long as your brews are all perfect.
It was nice to meet you, Samantha. Good luck with your Dittany.
Thank you. And good luck to you too on your first day.
Spoko, spoko. Kurde, na dwa gryzy jabłko. O! O, ty, z tobą, ty podglądywaczu. Patrz, teraz cię mam. Kogo tam
Why,
podglądywujesz?
hello. Would you like to take a look?
Kurde, też mówisz? No, zobaczmy.
Can't see too much in the day. Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega, and Arcturus. I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw. Never met someone who's been so close to a dragon before.
Can't
Będę
say I'd
wiedział, że
recommend
trzeba cię
it, frankly.
trzymać z daleka od
It's nice to
ciebie.
meet you, Amit. I take it you like astronomy.
Oh, yes. So much to be learned from the stars.
Nie ma tak jak
there's
podglądywanie,
something about
kurde.
the open air and night sky above the tower. It's invigorating. You will adore astronomy. Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
Na pewno wypatrywał Hermionę.
I hope astronomy's on my schedule. Sounds interesting.
I have good news for you. You are most definitely taking astronomy. It is required for all fifth years.
O kurde, tu gdzie ja się wpakowałem?
Plus, a quality telescope can show you things you never dreamed of.
I suppose I'll see you in class then.
Yes. Oh, and speaking of class, better get to my first one of the year. Nothing like the smell of fresh parchment, is there? Be seeing you.
Nara.
Hey there, new Ravenclaw. Professor Weasley is literally just outside. You best not
Umiesz
leave
tak?
us waiting.
Haha. On na pewno tak nie umie. Ty, ja chcę przejść na dół. Gamonie. Gamonie nie chcieli puścić. Ta, no jestem nowy w klasie na 5. roku, nie? Genialnie po prostu. Z profesorem Wesleyem, to na pewno Ron będzie profesorem Wesleyem. Zobaczmy, kto tutaj jest. A, mam was. O wy kurde, nie ma nikogo. Tu się na pewno będzie działo. A mam was. Kurde, też cisza. No. Ja wczoraj był robiłem live'ika od początku, także na 3. poziomie to będzie jakaś super szata. No, robiłem live'ika i tam w sumie wyjaśnione, powiedzmy, 5. przez 10, dlaczego łepek to od razu 5. klasa. Ty, tu będzie wejście do tej komnaty tajemnic. Nie działa. Do kibelka się nie da wejść. Ja chciałem się wykąpać. What the fuck? Tu chociaż stołek jest. Dobra. No, spoko. Spoko, na razie myślę, jak tu się odsiusiać. Może tu, w kabinie. Ding. Ty, jest, da radę. Okej. Dobra, idę z kibla. Mapa świata. Żeby tylko na cewniku się skończyło. O jest.
Good morning. I
Professor
trust you're
Wesley.
ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be
A dlaczego
expected to
łapeczka jest
complete your
niezostawiona pod
OWLs at the end of the
live'ikiem?
year.
Ja się pytam.
OWLs?
Jak to tak w ogóle
Yes,
można?
your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
Księga zaklęć zakazanych. No chyba wydawało się, że jest tylko jedna.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will
Przewodnik
help you
czarodzieja.
to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be
A
wise
nauczycie
to
mnie
take full
Alakazam
advantage of this
zaklęcia?
exceptionally valuable resource.
Ciekawe, czy mnie nauczą.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Jaki test? Ja nie lubię testów. Ej,
This way.
ja nie chodziłem do szkoły, żeby testy.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
A, czarodziejską wiedzę to ja lubię mieć. Będę miał na poziomie 20.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Why don't you cast Revelio on this bust and see what details the field guide can provide?
No dobra. Rebellion! A! Po pierwsze, Ravenclaw. No fajnie, kurczę, muzyka spoko, że jest no, typowa tak z filmu, powiedzmy. Otwórz przewodnik. Yeah. A czemu Gryffindora? Ja chcę tego. O, czyżbym dostał okularcy? Dawaj. Wyglądają okulary Hogwartu. Yeah! Elegancko.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle. No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
No spoko. Dzięki, że byłaś. A, tu mogę sobie tam zaklęcia przyczepiać. Brzętwota. Do tego. Spoko, spoko. Otwierać.
You've been practicing. Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Mapa Hogwartu. Yeah! Elegancko.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Ja tam wolę normalnie po schodach chodzić.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
As far as I can see, the only coaching on the bed is tweed grass.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in
Nie
that
znam
regard.
profesora Hekata.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept
Na
use of the
szczęście?
Velio earlier,
Jeśli kobieta
I'd say
zwariowała.
Professor Fig succeeded
Jak
in at
można
least
na
showing you the
szczęście dostać
basics.
więcej
You did,
zadań?
Professor.
He's been
Nie fair.
terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies.
Jakiej
Did I hear
nauce?
you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
Aj, tam nic takiego nie było.
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look. The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Is that all you've got?
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso.
Ha! Ja to jestem czarodziej. Wingardium Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, so, now the basic cast. Well done.
Ha! Ja jestem mistrzem bitew.
Very good.
To lepsze
But
niż w
the best
Pokemona.
way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso. This should be easy. Stupid Protego. Complicates things. Good form. I know. How's the view? Good. How perceptive. I think stupid would be your first. Let's just say
Don't hold my students for this again. I do enjoy a lively duel.
Haha!
Use the basic cast when your opponent's guard is down.
Daj, co, panie Sebastianie? Ha!
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as
Dostałeś
you get.
bęcki. To było łatwiutkie. Ha!
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Hecat.
Hurra!
Glad to have the opportunity to
Plus
practice.
5
If
punktów
what
dla
I've seen today is
Ravenclaw.
any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Lala, czekaj. Czekaj, Lala.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Ty, ja chcę z tobą pogadać.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
O, podebrał mi Lalę.
You dueled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Ja też. Ale nie z chłopcami.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
Huh. Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
Kurde, to jak ja chodziłem do szkoły, to 45 minut lekcja trwała. A to wystarczyło, że gościowi tyłek skopałem. A. Dobre. Ja też chcę do Hogwartu.
What are you up to now?
Revelio.
Please don't waste that lovely complexion on such a frown. There, isn't that better?
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
There's something in there. I just know it.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby. Revelio.
My uncle knows Kagawa, so... I won't get good marks.
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it? Revelio.
So nice to see you, my young friend.
Leech, stirred clockwise.
Lumos.
There was something else too. A dash of powdered bat spleen, I think.
Revelio. Levioso.
I think there were doxiacs as well. But surely those were curdled.
Revelio. Revelio.
Sebastian took that dueling loft rather gamely.
Revelio.
the last
Off
time
on
I have
another
a potion
adventure,
idea
are we?
that I don't write down.
Lumos.
Lumos. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth. Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Renora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Last week, I performed
How could you? You must not only lie to me about...
What are you up to now?
You have made a fool of me in front of our friends and neighbors. They knew you were Master Professor Black of...
I don't want
Revelio. Lumos.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before.
again.
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as 'twere only 1 time per week, I can plunge the boy's lavatory, not for the meek.
Please, Peas, you'll make me late.
He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp, sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment charms, so I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges be handsome indeed, or I'd fire up the cannon, and so she agreed. To draw up a contract with her, not with him, that if I behaved, I'd have one.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there. Levioso.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you can duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Wziąć pota! Coś, ten Sebastian to jest słabo. Nie chciał mi pomóc w ogóle.
Yes.
Dawaj.
Count me out yet.
Runda druga.
Brilliant.
Dobra, wszystko wiem, o co chodzi. Ale mu teraz kombosa zacisnąłem. Ha! Amatorze.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organize these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you.
Dawaj nagrodę.
Again,
Łebku.
congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Ty, nie uciekaj, dawaj nagrodę. Ziomuś. Gdzie ty leci? Co za typ? No dobra, i takim oto miłym akcencikiem kończymy chwilowo. A być może nawet na dzisiaj kończymy przygodę z Hogwarcikiem. Także dzięki każdemu, kto był i widzimy się niebawem.